So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Has a go! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Suarez very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Inter Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. And there's green grass ahead of him. Maldini cuts it out. Araujo for Nesta. Thuram. Vieira. And it's Seedorf.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Messi. Oh, that was vital. And here's Messi. Cruyff. And here's Hullet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been won straight back. Cruyff.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Always onto this. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That'll do under the circumstances. He's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Hullet. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Pirlo. Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. That's good play. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Platini. Tries a shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pirlo. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And they've got rid. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcomes it in. Platini. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, look at the space here. Platini puts them all in.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Seedorf. There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Inter Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cruyff, Messi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And they can counter here. Leicester kept his eye on it, and he's there. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Hullet. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's looking for the runner here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Hullet. Mbappe! Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Seedorf. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Hullet. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yeah. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, this looks sharp. Thuram. To Maldini. Seedorf. Mbappe. Rui Costa kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Araujo, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Thuram is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Suarez, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Maldini spots it and intercepts. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Hullet. Has a look and plays it forward. There's a sharp little ball here.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro. He's picked his way through. Oh, it's Seedorf. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Aimed beyond the defence. The final 5 minutes. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Rui Costa. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the counter is on. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Gullit. Gullit looking to penetrate opposition lines. And they're back on the ball again. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rui Costa. And that's it. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Gullit voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Inter definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And already we're underway here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's being shifted off it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Maldini. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Now Cruyff. Mbappe! Royce. Eto'o. So what can they make of this? And here's Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence. Nice control. And it's Rui Costa. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Succumbs to the pressure. Hullet with a definite fell there. Oh, it's come off the upright. He is just caressing the ball. That's a sharp pass. Chance here to counter. Cruyff. Done delicately. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Eto'o. He's onside. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Pirlo. That's good play. Seedorf wins the duel this time. And the counter is on. Back into the middle. Mbappe has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, super find. Pirlo. Pirlo really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Minutes till half-time. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Mbappe is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And here's Eto'o. And it's Pirlo. Hullet. He's had a hit! Vieira. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played.
And the shot! That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Hullet. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And it's Hullet. Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's Mbappe. Cruyff. That's very neat. And he's there to get it away. Liverpool have it back and can go again. Nesta. Passing nice and neat. Rijkaard. Rui Costa. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Eto'o. Now it's Royce. He has found a way through. Is there any support? He might not need it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So there was the first half.
Inter really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Still waiting for this, and the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's got tall. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And now a sudden chance to counter. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Maldini. Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively.
Great chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Mbappe very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off.
Mbappe! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That
is as far as they're going to go. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Bullet touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Maldini. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Shot could be on. Real chance! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 15.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Il numero 17.
Nedved.
Il numero 9. Il numero 6. Xavi. Cambio di
That is
giocatore.
good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Thuram. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. And here's Bale. So nearly the perfect ball. Busquets. Now Cruyff. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Rafael Leao. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Bellingham. Chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. keeper has taken decisive action. Ronaldinho puts his foot on the gas, and here's Nedved. Backward it goes. Well, that's an excellent interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. He's found a way through. Rafael Leao. Bale. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Pass is just off target. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Cruyff. And the flag has stayed down. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Liverpool take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
It's Bale! And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Rafael Leao. It's a good spell of possession, this. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Sticks it away! They have stolen level at the last! With a predatory goal.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Bellingham. And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Inter certainly had some good